Hi friends, how are you doing? So, this is my August review, and I was traveling for 6 weeks again in August and September. I came back on Sunday last week, September 24th. Yes. So, I want to share with you my kind of game through the summer. So, August started pretty fugly. And the first day was great, but then we start the dip, and I was in some swing trades, and I was getting stopped out. And then on the third day, I just decided to close the swings that I had and not touch it. So I lost very small, thankfully. The 2nd of August was ugly. There were a lot of losses. It's showing 18 trades, but again, it's just opening positions and option selling. I have it all in one portfolio because that way I can look at my whole entire income and what works, what doesn't. So that's why it just the statistics are a little bit different than you would see when people just day trade or they just have one, two trades a month or three trades. So just that you understand. The same thing with the average win-lose trade. This month was very good. I had some really big winners. But again, the month looked really choppy. At the beginning, I didn't like to trade. So you see here, long, that's a trade. It's considered a trade. Also open. You see how many open positions were there? And also when I'm, for example, closing a trade on partials, it's recording as multiple trades. So but it's all downloaded from my broker. Everything here is real. You can see this is all my stuff. I'm very honest about it. It was at the end very good month because I caught the reversal. So, but again, like this was an ugly day. There were multiple losses. I got stopped out from the Rivian. I got stopped out from Sophie. That's when the market started dipping. We can also probably see a chart here. You can revisit 2nd of August and see what was happening. Little wins here, still choppy. I didn't like the market. I wasn't very happy. And then here around these dates, I was getting ready for a bounce. So here I was shorting plug. That worked out really well. I covered. And here I had some calls that expired. I don't buy options too often. I got tricked to do it again, and I quite frankly hate it because the probability of losing is huge, and I prefer to sell options. And if I buy them, I buy leaps like a year ahead or so. I don't like short-term options. So this was a mistake I made, and again, I haven't bought calls in so long, and this is again probably the last time I did it this year, quite frankly. So I lost on both of them. They expired worthless, but I got a lot of these shares. FTNT, I think the company is great. It had a horrible earnings dip, and I used the advantage in both the calls and the shares. They are in my portfolio still. Okay, so that's just and then of course we had on this day NIMO NAMO, my favorite indicators for New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq, showing that we are super oversold and the bounce might be coming. So I got long on this day. TQQQ. I got long here, and yeah, it was just a mistake here. On Monday, it was the TQQQ and Nvidia what I was long. So that was a good day. I capitalized on that bounce. I haven't traded here. Must have been traveling on a plane. Again, small day travels. This is funny. Look. AMD long, it was probably just a mistake again. I have it all there because I think, I'm not going to be polishing stuff. We all go through this. Every trader, you get in and you realize you forgot something, or, oh my gosh, I was too quick. I tend to be very quick. So sometimes I just get in and I get out immediately because I'm like, nope, I made a mistake. This is not what I wanted to do. Okay, or sometimes the hotkeys. So it's all there. It's normal with trading. If there's someone who is telling you they don't make any sort of mistakes, I think they're lying. It doesn't exist. All right, so there's also nothing happening, and then thank God again we had Caravana, which for me this year Caravana was just absolutely amazing with the short squeeze. Just this stock doesn't make any sense to me, but I traded it for months. I traded it in July and June. In my previous videos, I talked about it. It was just absolutely amazing trade, and that literally made my month. So sometimes it's like that. You have a shitty month, everything is choppy. Like this was just really ugly at the beginning. I was like, no, I don't like it. I was posting on my Twitter. I was telling people, hey, do not trade because these little losses will add up at the end, and you're gonna have a terrible month. But then we saw some clarity the 3rd and 4th week of August. We saw some clarity. We saw we are reversing. And that's when I made literally most of my money these last days. So that's my August. And then I didn't trade anymore because I didn't want to ruin it. I had a good month. I'm like, let me just take time off. I was traveling. I was with my family, with my mom and dad, which was really nice. I saw them in Slovakia. We had a good time, so I prefer to spend time with them than trade. I made the money I wanted, and it was great. So this is the last day. What made my day was AEHR. It was a good trade. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, my win rate is 58%. Not as great, but also not as bad when we look at the statistics. Even 50% is enough, right? So sorry, that was bad, but I'm not redoing this video. And trade expectancy $400, which again with the small option sales, if you guys see it, I do a lot of them. Here, boom, PLTR call, you know, usually sold calls when you see, because I'm mostly selling options. So when there is a call, you can see that that's most likely I was selling calls that I bought back. You see, these were the two opens where I lost. I don't like it, you know. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. I do this every month. Now is September. I will do my review next week. September is my least favorite month to trade. What I do usually in September, I'm just buying dips, adding to my portfolios, and I don't trade as much because it's just a horrible month on average. You can short as well. I took some shorts, but I will talk about it in the next week in my recap from September. All right. I hope this was helpful. Ask me if you have any questions, and don't worry if you have a bad month. It doesn't mean you have a bad year. Just keep working, keep doing what you're doing. Be disciplined, and it will all come up well for you. Bye. And please like this video. Follow Leah the Trader, and I'm posting almost every day, something or every other day, so you will have a lot of free content on my YouTube. Ciao!